Thanks everyone for joining 2K Sports for this Wednesday evening presentation of the NBA. Brian Anderson here, joined by Grant Hill, Tim Legler, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. And for an idea of how the league is shaping up right now, take a look at these latest power rankings. You look at the Warriors, they're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
Seeing where the Thunder are, they're in the midst of a bad stretch. Now, the good news, guys, plenty of games left for them. It's early still in the season. Maybe, just maybe, they turn it around.
Here are the starters for Oklahoma City. 2 big bodies inside with Holmgren and Hartenstein in the middle. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2, and it's Williams in at the 3. And for the Trailblazers, Sharp at the 2 with Avdia playing the 3. Klingon out there with Jeremy Grant, and it's Holiday in at the point guard position. And coming into this game, Grant, is it fair to say this feels like it should be a blowout?
Well, on paper, that would be the assumption. But, B.A., this is why we play the games. Anything can happen, and any team can pull off an upset.
Now here's Grant. 5 on the clock. Trailblazers got to hurry, got to get up a shot. Launches the 3. The shot by Holiday, no good. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with Chauncey Billups. We talked about the challenges the defense faces when dealing with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He said once Shai gets under the arc, it's impossible to prevent a shot. He's too shifty, so we need to be ready to help off on the wings early and try and bump him out to the perimeter. Not easy to control the movements of Shai. Guys, back to you.
Allie, thank you. It might not always show up on the stat sheet, but Lou Dort is one of the most feared defenders around, Legs.
Well, he's built like a middle linebacker, and he brings a high level of physicality. B.A., there's a reason he's earned the nickname the Torture Chamber.
You know, Tim, when it comes to deflections and steals, who's better than the Thunder?
The answer, nobody. They pressure the ball, they run swarms of defenders at you, and they have a way of overwhelming and exhausting their opponents.
And here are the Thunder now. Portland making their last shot. Gilgeous-Alexander's shot is good.
And the D can't allow Gilgeous-Alexander to get this positioning, because once he does, he makes you pay.
Outside for Grant, fires for 3. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. They're a team with momentum in the midst of an 8-game winning streak.
And we're seeing just how good this team is when they're firing on all cylinders. The way they're rolling right now, this winning streak could go on for a while.
Now here's Williams. Playing the Clippers, he was nearly unstoppable.
And he is stronger than he looks, trust me. I mean, Williams has the bulk to win those tough battles inside.
On the wing, Grant. Portland moving it around. Avdia against Williams. Avdia passes to Holiday. No good on the triple.
That's a tough start for them offensively. Now just 1 for 5 from the field. They've got to find their groove.
Out of bounds, it'll go to the Trailblazers. Oklahoma City making a switch here. Mitchell's checked in.
Number 25, A.J. Mitchell.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Outside Sharp. Grant finds Avdia. Now here's Sharp. Grant outside. And here's Avdia. Shot clock at 5. Over Williams. Again, the miss by Portland. Thunder leading by 5. Here's SGA. Off with the layup. The Trailblazers have gone only 1 of 6 so far.
2 minutes remaining.
Holiday taking his time here. Playing it up top. Oh, there's the alley. Throw it down on the lob.
Yeah, the vertical for Sharp is there. He'll be a challenge to contest in this league for sure.
And it's Mitchell penetrating, Klingon with the block. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Here's Williams. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Williams has got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
And the quickness in transition. I mean, I like watching Williams convert in these situations.
And so timeout called by Chauncey Billups here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Williams is checked in for Portland. Damian Lillard comes in for Drew Holiday. Caruso, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Now here's Sharp. Pass to Avdia. Three-pointer. Portland, no good that time either. 1:11 left to play in the first quarter. Williams passes to Hartenstein. Williams on the wing. Back to Caruso. This one for three. It's cleared by Damian Lillard. Blazers trail by 5. Pass to Klingon. Here's Sharp. Right side, Williams. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
The size advantage gives him a clear path to the shot.
Avdia against Caruso. Outside for Mitchell. From downtown. Sharp grabs the miss. And Portland's shooting an unremarkable 30% in the first. The three. Hartenstein pulls it in. Hartenstein's got 4 rebounds now. Shoots over Klingon. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Oklahoma City ahead. They lead by 3. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for Oklahoma City.
Well, great play down low. I mean, you expect the defense to adjust, collapse maybe, but that should open up things on the perimeter later in the game.
And their ball movement has been next level. When your team is playing unselfishly like this, that is tough to beat.
And Oklahoma City, looking at who they've got. Mitchell out there with Isaiah Joe. Then it's Aaron Wiggins. Then it's Alex Caruso. And it's Holmgren in at the 5, roaming the paint. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey, Brian. Well, Damian Lillard talked about what it would mean to his legacy to win a title. He said, my body of work does speak for itself. I don't think I have to prove it to anybody. It's more for myself, honestly. And I just want to be like, yeah, I've done all these things, but I want a championship too. Guys, back to you.
Chasing that ring. Okay, thanks for the report, Allie. All right, we've now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
Thanks. With players signing rich extensions, highlighted by Devin Booker's 2-year, $145 million max contract, we're quickly approaching a time when so-called supermax players will be making over $1 million per game. As shocking as it sounds, the reality is that the best players are already worth more than that to their teams.
It's all about results. Thank you very much for the report, Shams. And he gets that one.
Well, the defense is going to try to shut down certain things, but it's impossible to deny everything. That's a skilled play right there.
Now here's Lillard. We saw him with 19 his last time out. Here's Lillard. Thibault on the wing. They kick it out to Murray. Yes, great play by Lillard to set it up. And this game is tied up now. And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. And some changes here for Portland. Grant's checked in for Murray. Avdia comes in for Thibault. And Drew Holiday is subbed in for Henderson. And also a switch here for Oklahoma City. Dortch checked in. And a contract extension for Blazers head coach Chauncey Billups after last season, Tim.
Well, 6 months after he became a Hall of Famer, what a run for him, and he is somebody you root for, a quality person and a basketball lifer.
And he hits it and gets hacked. A 3-point chance here if he can convert.
After a cold first quarter, they brought up their field goal percentage, trying to build out this lead now.
Tim, when you think of versatile utility forwards in this league, Jeremy Grant fits the mold.
Well, he came into the league as just a hustle player, Brian, but then he worked to enhance his skill level. He has been a quality player on both ends for over a decade.
Now here's Holiday, and here's Grant from the arc. He's looking good. 2 buckets in 3 attempts.
And what's working here Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
The drive by Mitchell. Gets it to go. His second make in 6 tries.
And after a scoreless first quarter, he's finding his offense.
Lillard against Mitchell. But the teardrop. And that one's good. Lillard's got 6 in the quarter.
And their offensive execution has really picked up here in the second period.
And stolen by Holiday. Pass to Avdia. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Now Graham. Portland moving it around. 6 on the shot clock. With the fadeaway. Avdia can't get it to go.
The defense really didn't do enough to alter that shot. It's simply a miss.
Dort outside.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Caruso outside. For 3. Pure from 3-point range.
Well, the defense needs to be better there. They gave way too much space.
And so timeout called by Chauncey Billups here. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. A tough loss coming against the Lakers in their last game played.
And they got to the line at a good clip, but couldn't cash in, and it ruined their chances.
And I know all too well missing free throws can become contagious, and that's what happened to them.
And some changes here for Portland. Clingan, he's checked in for Williams, and Shaedon Sharpe subbed in for Damian Lillard. Then for Oklahoma City, Isaiah Hartenstein's checked in for Wiggins. Jalen Williams comes in for Caruso, and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Mitchell. Now here's Sharpe, coming off a 22-point game against the Lakers. Misses the 3.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Here's Williams, and the layup is good off the glass. And it's now just a 1-point Trailblazer lead.
And when the defense is closing in on you like that, you've got to stay confident, and that's exactly what Williams just did.
Outside Holiday. Portland, no good that time either. And it's Dort with the ball for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Following this one, they hit the road to challenge the Kings at Golden One Center in Sacramento. That'll be the 3rd stop of this 4-game trip. Gilgeous-Alexander against Holiday. It's Sharpe on the wing. That one no good. Some solid defense from Williams. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Kicks it out to Holmgren. Over Grant. Come on. Oklahoma City the rebound. Hartenstein finds Holmgren. Dort for 3. On target from range. And the Thunder lead by 2.
Dort has really improved this part of his game. Would love to see him shoot more often from out there.
It could go. No good. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. It's the Thunder up 2. And time now for the halftime break with the 3rd quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
Welcome, folks. EJ alongside Shaq and Kenny. First up, here are the players of the week. The winner in the East, LaMelo Ball.
Well, LaMelo's been incredible. I tell you, he has been an elite scorer and passer who can single-handedly dictate the pace of the game, Shaq.
And when it comes to this award, it doesn't hurt that he got that razzle-dazzle to his game.
And now let's talk about the first half we just watched. Jalen Williams is having himself a game.
I'll tell you, he doesn't miss many. He can be aggressive and play within himself at the same time. Heck of a first half.
Shaq-like percentages for sure. And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Jalen Williams really making a difference here.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
And that will be the biggest adjustment. They have to force the ball out of his hands, but that's a difficult challenge.
Thunder with a lead. And the Executive of the Year award last season. One more going OKC's way, Tim.
Well, it's well-deserved when you look at a championship team, and they are just getting started. You hate to use that D word, but when it's all said and done, they can run off a few of them.
Sharp at the 2 with Avdia playing the 3. Jeremy Grant out there with Clingan, and it's Holiday in at the 1. That's the group on the floor for Portland.
Yeah, Grant showing you great confidence inside and his ability to score at the rim.
Here's SGA, taking it inside, SGA.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, getting a high percentage look right out of the locker room to start the second half. Exactly what they were looking for.
Pass to Clingan, to the paint. That's good from Holiday on the assist by Clingan. Clingan's got 3 assists tonight.
Yeah, in the paint, Holiday's agility makes him tough to contain. He just needs a little space to go to work.
And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Looking back at last season, the best when it comes to shot blocking. 4th, Donovan Clingan.
It's obvious that he completely dedicated himself to protecting the rim, doing everything he could to get his hands on as many shots as possible.
And that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Brian. The Portland Trailblazers, in year 3 of a rebuild, wins are hard to come by in the loaded West. But acquiring young, talented players like Deni Avdia is a nice start. He said, quote, "The team is young, we're real athletic, we all compete, everybody wants to work and wants to improve." Back to you guys.
Young and hungry. All right, Allie, thanks for the report.
It's so difficult to defend Holmgren inside.
Timeout.
For such a young player, his body control and awareness are off the charts.
And so timeout called by Chauncey Billups here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Well, Legs, when we talk about current players, who are the guys you want taking the shot with the game on the line right now?
Well, certainly the tried and true like Stephen Curry and Kevin Durant. You can't go wrong there. Or a multi-time MVP in Nikola Jokic.
Now here's Holiday. A nice shot by Clingan.
Third quarter off to a great start offensively. That's 3 of their first 4 they've made.
Avdia with a steal. Three-pointer. Buries it from 3. Avdia's got himself on the board with a 3 there.
You're leaving him all alone? Good luck. He's going to drill that every time.
Avdia with a steal. Gilgeous-Alexander against Holiday. Pass to Avdia. And here's Grant from the arc. Dort grabs the miss.
And even after airtight defense like that, you still just expect him to hit those kind of shots.
And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Grant. And the Blazers making a change here. Lillard's checked in. Mitchell's checked in for Oklahoma City. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Here's Williams. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
We talk about Williams' versatility as a scorer. He can get his points from just about any spot on the floor.
Holiday against SGA.
2 minutes.
Holiday passes to Graham. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Sharp. No good that time. Some solid defense from Williams. And one thing's for sure, Tim. Shaedon Sharpe, one of the most electrifying athletes in the NBA.
Yeah, B.A., he is a highlight reel every single night with plenty of runway left in front of him. I am curious to see what he'll look like when he's a finished product.
Here's Grant. The Thunder making their last shot. Lillard left side. Oh, Lillard finishing with authority.
Hey, get up, Dame. Mr. Lillard taking flight.
Here's SGA. Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Outside Sharpe. Grant outside. Portland moving it around. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Hartenstein pulls it in. Hartenstein's got 7 rebounds in the game.
You wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the glass.
And you're seeing why Williams has been an all-star in this league. He is scoring the basketball at will, and they should keep on going to him.
Such a sweet stroke from Damian Lillard.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
When someone is rolling like this, just keep feeding him. That's just great coaching.
And the shot goes down.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Blazers trail by 6. From outside the arc, Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Hartenstein's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Count it. Good. Mitchell's got 8.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
And that's just good coaching. They have made the better adjustments.
The third quarter comes to a close. It's the Thunder. They're up by 6. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Yeah, right there, he wasn't a ball stopper. He kept his eyes up and his options open.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. On the court for the Thunder, they've got Williams, Luguentz-Dort out there with Mitchell. Then it's Williams, and it's Caruso in at the small forward. And Lillard gets it to go.
Yeah, Lillard is relentless on offense tonight, getting bucket after bucket for his team.
Here's Williams. And how about that? 8 for 9 now.
They have no answer defensively inside.
And it's Lillard with the ball for Portland. They kick it out to Murray. Off the outside. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
Williams with it. Guarded now by Williams. From deep, Mitchell knocks it down from distance.
Yeah, Williams' vision, very underrated. That is a great kick out.
And Chauncey Billups calls timeout here. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. Clingan, he's checked in for Portland. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Guys, over the last break, I listened to Chauncey Billups address the team. Coach asked his team, can anyone knock down a 3? Reminding them three-point shooting will open up the floor, make things easier in the half-court offense. Everyone loves making 3s. Missing? Not so much. Guys?
Thanks for that, Allie. Here's Williams. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. It's Avdia on the wing with the drive. And there's Clingan on the assist by Avdia.
They finally found their shooting touch after a rough first half.
Here's Mitchell. And there's another one for the Thunder.
Very consistent tonight at the offensive end. Right there, he helps fuel the fire.
Avdia passes to Lillard. Offline with a 3.
Well, his three-pointer just hasn't been there in the second half.
shoots a three. Williams rips down the board. And so it's Avdia with it. He brings it up for the Trailblazers. Oh, putting in work inside.
Yeah, and Clingan is a gigantic player. He is so difficult to keep off the glass at times.
And some changes here for Portland. Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for Williams. Sharp comes in for Henderson. And Drew Holiday is subbed in for Lillard. Mitchell outside. Here's the pass to Williams. Oh, off target from downtown. Blazers trail by 5. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Oh, he finished it off. A beauty of a pass.
What an important hoop for Clingan.
And Mark Daigneault has called a timeout. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. Oklahoma City making a switch here.
Youth dance team. Show some love, fans.
Oklahoma City leading by 3. Williams cast it in from 7 feet out.
Williams is like a vibe. I mean, this guy gets it. He knows they need points there, and he takes it upon himself to deliver.
Yes, sir, it's good.
And these are exactly the moments where you find out if a player is tough enough for the NBA. And Sharp showing no fear in a clutch situation.
Outside Dort. Let's loose for 3. Ooh, it misses. Portland shooting 60% here in the fourth quarter. Terrific efficiency. Outside Sharp. And there's a 3-second violation.
As this game tightens up, it's even more important to take care of the basketball.
Oklahoma City has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. Here's Dort. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander punches it home.
And this team is counting on SGA in these exact situations. He is the man in their key offensive moments.
Sharp from 12 feet out. Cash.
Yeah, fearless play by Sharp in clutch time. He wants us to know he's ready to shine in these challenging moments.
Here's the pass to Williams. Now Dort for 3. Cleared away by Grant. There's 49 seconds left in the final quarter. Here's Avdia. Jams it home!
Wow, that takes steady nerve right there.
Completely unfazed by what's at stake. That's just clutch.
Williams into the lane.
Oh, J-Dub, what an answer!
And Chauncey Billups calls timeout here. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. Given the situation here, what sort of strategy needs to be top of mind?
And it would be smart to go for a 2-for-1 right now.
Sharp against Dort. Sharp with it. Banks it home. Big shot.
And his athleticism is big for Sharp in the post. And he can finish with either hand as well. So he'll get a lot of points down low there in his career.
And they go to the intentional foul. Good on the first, and that'll put him up 2. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
And that could seal it at the line. He looked totally composed the entire time.
And Chauncey Billups calls timeout. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. Sharp against Dort. Now here's Sharp. Defense right on him. Grant outside. And they're going to prolong the game with an intentional foul.
Yeah, no, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the time.
He hits the first one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. And so he drops them both, and it's a 5-point game.
Safe to say, that should do it. This is why making free throws down the stretch is so important.
Well done on the glass. Gets himself in position where he can use his size.
And so it's Oklahoma City winning this one. Just a gutsy performance on the road.
It really was. When this one was up in the air late, they showed how tough-minded they are as a team.
And that about wraps it up. For Grant Hill, Tim Legler, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching this 2K Sports presentation. And let's leave you with our player of the game, Jalen Williams.